Madrid lost 3-0 to Arsenal and everyone said, remontada, the comeback is on. Arsenal said, hold my beer and beat them at their home ground. Now Real is in second place in La Liga and easily could be failing to win any trophy this season if Barcelona beat them in the Copa del Rey and the league all within a matter of 2 weeks. Mbappe, on the other hand, is watching a PSG side that is unbeaten in the league and now qualified for the Champions League semi-final. Is he cursed? Ever since he left PSG, they have been incredible to watch. What is going on at Real Madrid? A club so great where if they don't win the Champions League, it's a disaster. And right now, the rumors about Xabi Alonso taking over next season are circulating again above Ancelotti's head. Could the man who has taken Leverkusen to their first Bundesliga title in an unbeaten season be the answer to their troubles? But before Alonso comes in, Ancelotti has to finish this season. So, just like I said before, Barcelona in the cup and Barcelona in the league coming up for them. We will let Ancelotti finish it and see what we change after once Alonso joins in. Stop. Right as we go ahead, we see the news. Ancelotti will not finish the season at Real Madrid. He will lead the team in the Copa del Rey final next week. Then he will immediately leave and not finish the La Liga season. CaniSports is saying this. What the hell is going on? Well, we have lost the Copa de España, and on top of it, this team has lost the La Liga title to Barca and even finished behind Atletico Madrid. And I gotta say, I can see that happening. If Real Madrid loses the Copa del Rey against Barcelona, morale is just going to be crushed. And Atletico Madrid seems to be in quite decent form. So Real Madrid finishes this season in third, loses out on all the trophies, and now Ancelotti is gone. Now, my friends, I'm seeing something that even hurts me right now. Jurgen Klopp has agreed to negotiate with Real Madrid. What? It was supposed to be Xabi Alonso, but it's still up in the air. It's either Alonso or possibly Klopp now. Why? Before we even start with Xabi Alonso, let's start with Jude, his new best friend. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold joining Real Madrid on a free. That is exactly what's possibly going to be happening this summer. So I thought, let's just bring him in and get this over with. I hate to see this, but I can see that if Trent joins Real Madrid, it's going to be very good for him because at the end of the day, Real Madrid tends to dominate most of the games, I would assume. And the thing is, he will have those diagonal passes on lock for players like Vini Jr., for players like Mbappe. He will be able to find them through really, really good passes. And on top of it, Rodrygo can benefit from Trent, just like Salah does as well with those passes over defenders where he can get in behind and get things done and even push into the midfield, and Valverde could drop down into right back to kind of cover for him. All these things are a possibility and I hate it, but at the same time, you know what? I get it, man. He's joining Real Madrid and it is the biggest club in the world. Let's be honest. And for the biggest club, we have to have some rules and goals set for ourselves. For Real Madrid, if we do not win the La Liga or Champions League trophy within a season, that means we have to let go of one of our starters in the team and we can only replace them with a player that is at least 5 ratings below them. And on top of it, as a goal, we are setting ourselves to win trebles. Back-to-back trebles. Yes, Real Madrid, who have never won a treble, need to win 2 back-to-back for this rebuild to have worked out. So now Xabi Alonso has arrived at Real Madrid, and I'm looking at this team and thinking, you know what? The formation doesn't need changing. I know a lot of people will probably say Xabi plays 3 at the back at Bayer Leverkusen. He used to have the 3-4-2-1 in their unbeaten season. Right now, he's kind of using a 3-5-2. But on top of it, he has actually been trying 4 at the back formation, specifically in the Champions League with Leverkusen, for example, against Atletico Madrid. So I'm just looking at this team and knowing that Xabi's probably not going to play 3 at the back with this. I mean, there's absolutely no way he does. In my opinion, he's going to keep the 4 at the back and he's going to keep building the team exactly the same way Ancelotti did, but obviously bring in a couple of new ideas. So first of all, with Trent, we're just going to go ahead and run it as a wing back. I want him to push forward as much as he can and help the attack. At the same time, I actually do want my man Valverde to be holding. Yes, he could be moving forward and he probably will, but he needs to come out and help when Trent is rushing forward. So this is going to be very important for when we put this team together the way that XABI might do it. Tchouaméni is going to have holding on him, just like Valverde. He's going to help out the defensive side of the game, but Bellingham will have the freedom to move forward, as he should, of course. However, with Vinny Jr. and the passing ability of Trent, I think I'm going to go away from winger and change it to inside forward, because he can then make those darting runs across the fullback into the lane of the centre-back, and that is where Trent can find him many times, in my opinion. And obviously, it's not just Trent, but right now, I feel like his impact on this team will be quite huge. In terms of transfers, I reckon Trent is going to be the only big transfer for this team. I can see maybe a centre-back coming in as well, but however, I feel like there's going to be a change in terms of two players. It's either going to be Arda Güler staying at Real Madrid, or it's going to be Brahim. I don't see a world where both of them stay. I am more leaning towards Brahim actually wanting to go out and play somewhere else. So I'm going to put him onto the transfer list, kind of reluctantly. I kind of really like the guy, but Arda is probably the bigger prospect here, and he's younger, so he doesn't need to go out. He has time to sit on the bench and learn from the people that are playing ahead of him. Before I even forget, by the way, I'm fully aware that Carvajal is still part of this team, and I feel like he's going to get plenty of playtime. But for the defense, instead of Fran Garcia, because Trent is going to be moving forward so much, I think he can go to a back three. I'm going to bring Alaba into that left back position, which he played incredibly for Bayern Munich, moving forward. But now he's going to be a bit more defensive and being the ball-playing defender at the back. For 42 million, Brahim Diaz has now rejoined Manchester City, my friends. So tell me, XABI, how did your first season go? Okay, you won the La Liga title with 98 points. You lost the Supercopa, but you did win the Copa de España, which is obviously more important and part of the possible treble. In the Champions League, you came in 7th, made it into the round of 16, got past the likes of Leipzig, quarterfinals, stepped past Fenerbahce, semi-finals, Liverpool 6-1, pain, and in the final, you're now facing AS Roma. This could already be our first treble, my friends. That is what we're talking about. But we obviously won 2 back-to-back. So let's see if that works out. Vinny Jr., Mbappe, Rodrygo, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Bellingham. This is an insane squad. But let's also realize Rudiger 33, Courtois 34. Militao is fine, but Alaba is 33 as well. So we will have to make some adjustments as we go. And ideally, I kind of would like to play Camavinga at left back. I might just do it just to keep him in the team. I freaking love Camavinga, and I don't want a new left back to take over when he is available. And he's not going to play midfield because Valverde is insane, Bellingham is unbelievable, and Tchouaméni is needed for that defensive support. Enough about defense though. Vinny Jr. 33-9. Kylian Mbappe 31-12. Rodrygo 29-20. Literally any of these three could be up for the Ballon d'Or. And Trent comes in with 5-8. Good season. But this is it. Can he win his first treble instantly against AS Roma? XABI wins it. 4-2. Mbappe. Oh, mate. This could be the shortest video ever. The lads are celebrating it on top of the bus. Of course they are. Ganadores de triplets. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. But anyways, can we make it back-to-back? Is that a possibility? We have now won Real Madrid's first ever treble. Xabi Alonso likes to have ball-playing centre-backs who are quite physical, and Saliba is the one that has stopped Real Madrid from getting past Arsenal's defense multiple times. And if I'm thinking about a centre-back that could be one of the best to ever play the game right now, it is him. So, we're signing Saliba for 98.7 million from Arsenal. This is an 89 rated player as he comes in, and his contract is running out. We're seeing a theme right here, right? Trent contract running out, he joins in. Saliba contract running out, he joins in. So, yeah, it is what it is. He comes in now as an 89 rated player to take over from Rudiger. Rudiger will still be there as a backup or even as a starter, actually, over Militao for now. But as soon as he drops down in his rating, we will have someone waiting in the wings to take over. That is some centre-back partnership, to be honest with you. In my opinion, Saliba is the best after the likes of Van Dijk, especially, like, let's just say defenders who are below the age of 25. For me, Saliba is the best. Let me know in the comments who you believe is the best right now, but he's incredible. He truly is, and he already was at Marseille. I said it before, but hey, people didn't listen. Here we go. Camavinga coming in here at left back, 23 years old, now taking over a position where he has to learn how to play it. Dropped to an 84 rating in that spot, but you know what? That's okay. Camavinga has plenty of time to grow. So, XABI, how did the second season go? Well, you lost the title to Barcelona. 79 points wasn't enough. 14 behind Barca. Unacceptable. And we're going to go straight to the Supercopa, which we lost against Barcelona in the finale. Now, since we have lost the league, we have to win the Champions League. Otherwise, one of the big stars has to leave the squad immediately. Copa de España. We have won. Congratulations. Champions League. Well, there we go. That's the end. We are not in the finale. Semi-finals. We lost against Inter. What? Hold up. So I won the first game 4-1. And Inter won the second 5-0. I've never seen anything like it. Honestly, that is insanity to me. And oh no, I forgot to check for the Ballon d'Or. One of our players should have won the Ballon d'Or. So many things are going wrong. Vini Jr. is injured. Mbappe is looking all right. Rodrygo on that 90. Defensively, we're looking better than ever, in my opinion. Courtois is on a 92 as a 35-year-old. The bench is looking all right, but not impressive, I should say. I mean, Militao obviously is a beast of a backup to have, and to be fair, he is taking over from now on. So Saliba and Militao, what a freaking partnership that is going to be. But honestly, one of these starters is now on the chopping block. And the question is, who is it going to be? Before we go ahead and take a look at that, actually, who's the top scorer? Rodrygo, Kylian, and then it is Vini Jr. Kylian has more goals than Vini with 20 less games. 22 less games, actually. How insane is that? Why is Alvaro getting all this? Okay, something has gone wrong this season. There is no better way to decide than to randomize it. Who is it going to be from the starting 11? Not Rodrygo. Not Rodrygo, bro. We had so many worse options. Rodrygo is gone. It's official. Rodrygo is leaving the squad for 180 million to join Bayer Leverkusen, the old squad of XABI Alonso. I was looking for a right wing, and Ethan Nwaneri was the only one that fit the criteria. He is 5 ratings below our player. He's actually below that number as well, but I couldn't find anyone. I was thinking of people like Desiree Doué and stuff, but he's like on an 86 right now. So let's bring him in onto that right wing. Nwaneri, 83 rated right now. Obviously 7 ratings below. But literally everyone I wanted to sign was like an 86. So this is the only one that made sense to me. And Hendrik, you better go and get more playtime than the man that I've just put into the reserves. I mean, come on, man. So let's also put Garcia onto the bench here. Carvajal is about to retire. And the same goes for Alaba. So we will need more backups for this team as we go. But I feel like the starting 11, this should be a team that can win multiple trophies. Multiple trebles back to back. But now we have to start again from zero. No worries, this season the players are safe. Real Madrid have won the league title, 99 points, 8 ahead of FC Barcelona. And as we go into things like Supercopa, we see us winning, great. Copa de España, we lost in the finale, that's fine. Champions League, well, we lost against Barca, and that is unacceptable. I mean, I should probably kick out a player for that reason alone, but honestly, at this stage, I feel like, okay, I'm getting into a rhythm. I understand now that Rodrygo is left. We needed Nwaneri. We do have a solid defense with Saliba. We have a bit of a younger team. Next up, I need to bring in a backup goalkeeper. Courtois, 36 and 92 rated. Someone needs to take over from him soon enough. I also converted Arda Güler to an 84 rated right wing at this stage. So that is quite impressive. Lunin could be the goalkeeper, but he's 29. So maybe I want someone better in there, someone higher profile, just like Courtois. But until he retires, he probably will be our number 1. And yes, we only won the La Liga title technically, but at least Vini Jr. is back on fire. Kylian Mbappe is 30 and 12. And Nwaneri has 17 and 7. He's slowly getting into the groove. And no, I'm not allowed to upgrade that position. The one where we lose a player, we're not allowed to upgrade once we have made the transfer. So Maneri is here until the end. But I still need to win 2 back-to-back trebles. So for that, let's make some deals. And so I've spent 90 million on Chevalier, the backup goalkeeper to Courtois and the future #1 of Real Madrid. Now I've just gone ahead and signed Alonso's favorite midfielder, Ezequiel Palacios from Bayer Leverkusen. I don't actually know if he's his favorite, but my favorite for sure. He is joining us, and by the way, Xabi Alonso's model is not in the game for whatever reason, so I had to go ahead and pick someone who looks the most like him, but Palacios is in, 23 on his back. He's going to be a backup for our midfield, coming in for 101 million. I can't believe I spent that much on him, to be honest with you. But Real Madrid doesn't care. They just go out and get the best of the best. And right now, when you look at this bench, it looks good. It looks very good. And guess what? Now with those 2 signings, our team has finished first in the league. 82 points. Barcelona only 6th this time around. The Supercopa also belongs to Real Madrid. 4-2 victory against their city rivals. And the Copa de España. 3-0 victory against Real Sociedad, making it possible for us to go after that treble. And right now, let me show you. In the league phase, first, 22 points. Round of 16, 5-2 against AS Monaco. Quarterfinals against Juventus, 4-0, making it look easy. Semi-finals against Stuttgart, 4-1 on aggregate. And then to face, guess who? Of course, Arsenal, the team that kicked them out of the Champions League in real life, are now their opponents in the Champions League final. That could be a huge moment. Now, statistically speaking, Kylian Mbappe could be up for the Ballon d'Or. 51-6. Vini Jr. 36-12. Jude 19-12. Vaneri comes in with 17-12. Trent 11 assists and 6 goals. That's pretty impressive, but it is the moment of truth now. Can this team beat the likes of Arsenal? Is that a possibility, or will they fail? Let's see. It's a 4-0 smashing. 4 goals. Vini Jr. twice, Mbappe twice, and with that, a treble has been won. Now we need to win a second straight after. Once again, all the trophies propped up on the bus. The treble has been won, but there is more to come, of course. And now here we are at the end of the next season, and you might be wondering, can the team actually pull it off? Back-to-back trebles. First of all, Real Madrid wins the title this time, 9 points ahead of FC Barcelona. Great, XABI should be proud. Supercopa has been won by Madrid as well, and specifically Real Madrid, because Atletico was in the finale again. Copa de España, we beat Barcelona, the rivals, 3-1. Very good to see. And then obviously, now the moment of truth. Have we made it to yet another Champions League final? Well, here we go. It started bad. 11th in the league phase. Had to play through the playoffs, beat Eintracht Frankfurt, then stepped up against Borussia Dortmund. Quite a battle, 6-4. Talking about quite a battle. Manchester United. What the hell was that game against Lyon? Insane. I would have never thought that they could make a comeback happen after the comeback of Lyon. Let me know what you thought about that game in the comments down below. It's lovely to see Harry Maguire actually score that final goal to push them through into the semi-finals. But here we are, quarterfinals. AS Monaco 6-3 sent them home, just like United did to Lyon. And now Real Madrid has beaten Celtic 7-3 and is now going to be facing PSG in the finale. So yes, there is a chance to win back-to-back trebles with Real Madrid, something that they have never done before. Or even just one treble they have never done, which surprises me so much. I mean, that's insane to me when you consider how many times they won the Champions League. But here we are, Vini, Mbappe, Vaneri up to a 92. Valverde, Tchouaméni. I mean, this team is just, it's a joke. Wait, what happened to Camavinga? Someone bought Camavinga. Are you kidding? Okay, we'll have to play Fran Garcia, which is okay. He's a good player, don't get me wrong. But who the hell stole my Camavinga here? Let me check. Kama has gone. Oh, I could have just looked in the transfer history. Anyways, here he is. He's gone to Arsenal. 115 million, and now he's gone up to a 90. Of course, when he leaves us, he goes up by +5. Makes sense. Anyways, let's just go back and see the stats for our players this season. I'm assuming Mbappe is on fire again. No! Vaneri might be up for the Ballon d'Or. 42 and 11. Kylian Mbappe 42 and 18. Vini Jr. 42 and 20. I have never had 3 players on the exact amount of goals, specifically past the 40 mark, ever. This is insane. I'm actually really excited to see if we do win the Champions League, which one out of these 3 wins the Ballon d'Or. I'll show you the ceremony this time. And here we go. Let's put in a good performance against this PSG side, who's starting 11. I haven't checked, by the way. I really should have. But anyways, I'm assuming it's going to be insane. It is Kylian. I mean, hold on. Last season, we won the Champions League against Arsenal, a team that has obviously beaten Real Madrid. And now we're facing PSG, the team that has gone into the semi-finals without Mbappe. So this is going to be quite special. And Vaneri, Kylian Mbappe scores against PSG. And will he celebrate? He's running off. He's standing in front of his fans. Hopefully that is not the PSG fan corner. Let me tell you one thing. PSG fans are actually crazy. Like, their atmosphere is sick. But that now means Vaneri gets an assist and Mbappe scores. So both of them adding another goal contribution to their list. Vini Jr., can you step up too or no? Down the right, Vaneri. I'm going to find you. Go on. Arsenal won the kid. Gets past Balde. Wants a goal. Gets a goal. 2-0. This time, Kylian gets the assist and Vaneri scores. The number 10 on his back. He has been incredible this season. I never thought he could be up for a Ballon d'Or, but honestly, right now, I can't tell who the hell is going to win it. Uh-oh. XABI, your defense needs to step up, and they do. Well done, XABI Alonso. If he does become the coach of Real Madrid, I mean, right now, I'm actually hearing a lot more Klopp rumors. Like, I started recording this rebuild, and ever since I started recording, it's all been Klopp to Real Madrid. Like, man, if that happens, I might have to do another video. I will probably make much different transfers, apart from, obviously, Trent joining. Trent would probably be the happiest seeing Klopp come into Real Madrid as well. Chevalier, incredible save. But yeah, man, XABI Alonso with this team, I think if they actually subscribe to his philosophy, it could be insane. They really could be. Kylian, looking for Vini. Vini wants a part of this. He cuts in. His shot is deflected. Oh, PSG has not given up yet. Not yet. Fran Garcia getting fooled by Hakimi. Šeško. Saliba. There we go. That's why you sign a top ball-playing centre-back. Saliba. Vini. Mbappe just about gets a touch in on that one. Why is he so slow? He feels slow. Anyways. Shoot. Vaneri. 3-0. He wants that Ballon d'Or more than anyone else right now. 70 minutes in. This is crazy. I honestly thought, yes, this team is going to be good, but the PSG side is pretty amazing. I mean, they brought in like Balde and Cubarsí from Barcelona. They have Šeško up top. I thought they would do better, but they are not. They don't stand a chance against this team that is about to win 2 back-to-back trebles. Unless they score now, which they don't. You know, let me actually show you something that's going to happen when Trent plays for this team. This is going to happen all the freaking time. All the time. That's the sole reason why I think they brought Trent in. Because defensively, let's be real, he's not the best. He's good, don't get me wrong, but he's not the best. Hakimi, in my opinion, is like a better defensive right back. But those passes, that specific one that I just played, it's going to happen all the time at Real Madrid. Let's see if he can do this, though. Trent, 90th minute, pretty much. Oh, not bad. I like it. And there it is. It has been won. So yet another treble celebration on the bus for our team. But I think all of us want to know now, who wins the Ballon d'Or? And here it is. Come on. Who is it? Who is the one with the golden jacket? Mbappe or Vaneri? It's Vini. Okay, so they've just decided, you know what? forget about the two who had the best numbers and who performed the best in the Champions League final. Let's just give it to Vinny Jr. because why not? I kind of feel bad for the other two, but at the end of the day, one of the front three has picked it up. And yes, Vinny did have 42 goals as well. So let's not act like he didn't deserve it. But I felt like the Champions League final should play a big role. It apparently did not. But anyways, guys, this has been a ton of fun to record. Who knows? Is it going to be Xabi Alonso? Is it going to be Jurgen Klopp? What's going to happen to Ancelotti? And what's going to happen to Real Madrid in general? Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on this situation. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Take care and peace.